Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to install Selenium web drivers on Eclipse. Now we can say that this is the starting point of learning Selenium. So when you are into Selenium, you need to know how to install Selenium web drivers on Eclipse. So there are certain steps that you have to follow. Like the first one is first download Selenium jar files. So that's needed to run Selenium code. Second, download Chrome driver of same version as your system Chrome browser. Now we'll talk about this when we are into it. We'll talk in details. Third is create a Java project in Eclipse. Then fourth is you have to add the jar files to your project. And at last, run the code to check if it works. So let's follow these steps one by one and see how it's working. So the first step will be like here, we have to download Selenium jar files. So for that, in Google Chrome, just search download Selenium. So this is the official website of Selenium. If you see this is the official website, you will download the jar files from here. So just when you come to this Java section, because we are using Selenium relevant to Java, so in that case, we will click this stable 4.1.0. So when you click on this link, you see a jar file will get downloaded to your system. Now in my case, this same jar file is downloaded to my system. I'll show you there how it looks like, and as well as we will just try to extract those jar files that is in zip folder. Now I pause this one. So this is for the jar files. Now the next step what I talked about is Chrome driver. And there I mentioned something saying that it's similar to the Chrome version of our system. So by this I mean that first I'll check the version of my Chrome browser in my system. So I click on this three dotted sign. I go to help. From help, I go to about Google Chrome. And here I'm checking my version. So the version is 115, and that's the latest version of Chrome browser, Google Chrome. So now I'll open a new tab, and here I'll say download Chrome driver and say enter. Now this is the Chrome driver website. Go to this website. Now the thing that's changed here is before when we used to search for it, we used to get the latest version here by default. Now the problem with the latest version that is 115, the problem with this is that we have to move to a section where you'll find the link for this Chrome browser. So here it's mentioned if you are using Chrome 115 or newer, please consult the Chrome for test availability dashboard. So click on this link. Now this will take you to the web page, the page where you have the latest version. Now just scroll down and come to this table section. So once you are into this table section, you know that you are using Windows of 64 version. So just come to this last one, Chrome driver Windows 64. Copy the link from here and just open this link in a new tab and press enter. So you see this driver, the folder Chrome driver zip will download by itself. Now both the zip folders are downloaded, one for Selenium, other one for Chrome driver, and these two are needed to run a Selenium code. So now I'll move to my downloads folder. Now by default, I have this Selenium Java 4.1, this zip file here. So you have to just unzip. So do right click, go to extract all and unzip that folder, and you'll have a folder like this that is Selenium Java 4.10.0. Now here you see all the jar files are available. Along with this, the new thing that you'll find here is a lib folder. So in this folder, you'll find the jar files here, and these jar files you need to add to your project along with the jar files that's present by default. So this jar files will also help you to work in the frameworks part. That's basically the test engine that you'll see in upcoming lectures. Now, the Selenium Java, this is here. So we'll see how to add this to our project. Now, the second thing that we downloaded is Chrome driver. And that again, it's a zip folder. So we'll unzip it and we'll get a folder with this version. And here you have the Chrome driver.exe. Now, what I've done here is for my uses. So you can also follow this just as for information purpose, because when we'll be using this Chrome driver, we need to pass the path of this driver. So just to give a easy and secure path, I copy this Chrome driver from here, move it to my C drive, and here inside program files, I put my driver, Chrome driver. So I find it easy to copy the path from here and straight away use in my code. That's the scene here. Now all the installation things are done. Get to our Eclipse. Let's create a project here. Name this project. I'll just name this project as Selenium testing. And here, while creating a project in Java, remember, avoid using this create module info.java. In some of your systems, you'll find this one checked auto, or it's like by default this section is checked. So what you have to do, you have to uncheck this, because this prevents from adding any new jar files, implementing that to your project. It prevents from doing that. So we'll just uncheck this and click the finish button. So when I do this, a project is created here. As usual, in this src, I'll create a package, and I'll name the package here as Selenium package. And inside this package, I'm going to create a class that's named as test class. And I add this public static void main along with it. Now, once this projects are created, we need to add those jar files to our project. So just to add those jar files, now this is the most important part of the complete section. That is how to add jar files to our project. So to add jar files, just do right click here, move to this build path section. From build path, go to this configure build path, and then click on these libraries. After that, you'll click on class path. So when you click on this class path, you'll see this add external jar button is active now. So click on this. First, copy all the jar files that's present outside the lib folder. I see I've copied everything inside the lib folder. So let me avoid doing that. Let me go back here. Okay, so this lib folder. Okay, now I'll go first. I'll copy everything outside the lib folder. I'll do open. I'll do apply, and I'll leave it here. Now again, I go to this class path, click here. The external jar files are available again. This time go to the lib folder, take all the jar files from there, say open, and at the end say apply and close. So now all the jar files are available here that you have. It's like all the jar files is added to your project in this reference library. So what you have to do here is, now you have to test your code. Just I'll copy it from here and I'll write it here. Now here you find these options, like these are the steps I have written. And just to see that my jar files are added, I'll take my mouse to this section, and then I'll just try to import the package from here. The package name is basically this this org.openqa.selenium.chrome.chrome driver. So I'll add this package, and once this package is added, that means my jar files are present and I get this package from there. So now here you see in the first line, I have set the path of the Chrome driver. That's why I put this inside the program files. Next, I've created the object, and using this, I'm calling the get method just to see that it's working fine. And I try to open the Amazon website. So let's see the installation process is done. All the jar files are added. Everything is done to its requirement or not. So now you see it opens you the Amazon website. That means it's working fine. So this is the process to basically install a Selenium jar files, as well as add your Chrome drivers and run a Selenium programs. That's all in this video. We'll see you with new things in another video. Till then, stay tuned and bye-bye.